Hello universe, and welcome to a special video specifically for the Shea Loss 5-week challenge. This is going to be a juicing recipe for something called Bright Orange. The recipe comes from this book, which is called the Big Book of Juices. I got this on Amazon.com. I will post a link to it in the description below. It has tons and tons of recipes for juices, for smoothies, broths, and the whole thing. It's a great thing if you're going to be doing juicing or smoothies, things like that, so that you can make a difference for yourself or just for your own pleasure. So this one, as I said, is called Bright Orange, and what you need for it is this: 4 carrots and 2 oranges. Let's talk a few basic things. First off, carrots on average carry about 35 calories per carrot. When you juice all of these, it'll probably be in the area of about 35 calories to 40 calories all told. Let's just say 40 calories so we can go on the high end of that so you can see kind of what we're looking for with calories. So this all juiced is going to be about 40 calories. Like this, if you eat it, it is about 140 calories. Then also we need 2 oranges. Obviously you need to peel them. These are juicy. You may or may not be able to tell that by camera. But 2 oranges. Now oranges by themselves, unjuiced, are about 45 calories. I have not been able to find a number for oranges when they are juiced except by the cup. These will not make a full cup of orange juice. A full cup of orange juice, they say, is about 165 calories. Now, that sounds like a lot, but keep in mind that that is a ton of your dietary fiber for the day. There's a lot of nutrition in oranges, obviously. It's considered a healing drug by a lot of cultures. So, 2 oranges. On average, oranges are about 45 calories per orange. So this would be about 90 calories. When it's juiced, since it's not going to make 2 cups, I'm going to guess this is going to be somewhere in the area of about 100 calories for this. Juiced. So 100 calories for this, plus the 40 for this, you're looking at 140 calories. Now also keep in mind, once we've juiced it, it's going to be concentrated, because it's taking all the juices and the healthy cells out of the separating the fiber basically from the juice. So there's going to be a lot of it in 140 calories, a lot of potency. What we're going to be using to make the juice is this. This is my, move stuff aside actually. The juicer we're using is called the Hamilton Big Mouth Juicer. For big mouths like me. So there you go. So this is the juicer we're going to be using. On the back here is where all of your fiber will be ejected from the device into here. We'll look at that at the end to show you what we're losing on fiber, the fiber that's being extracted, and how quality it is. And on the front, I tie my cords up very potently. And on the front, taking a tour around, you will see right here that we have the extractor portion where you will actually get your juice out. When you take it apart, you have here, which is your normal feeder to put your liquid in, right here. And then if you remove this top part, you will see on the inside here, when you turn the machine on, basically this is like a grater here, and it grates all of the fiber as it shoves it through the tunnel. Obviously there's holes, that's where the juice is sent back through here, and the rest of the fiber is pushed back into the back. Here. So that is pretty much a tour of how the machine works. So put this back on. and let's get to juicing, okay? So, I'll put the glass here. Let me grab a glass for it. You'll see the glass that we have, and I'm just going to use a basic plastic glass, nothing fancy needed here. I'm going to put it right here. So the juicer, okay, and it does sound loud when it turns on, so keep that in mind. And when you put things in here, you're going to push it down with this device. You can pretty much put all the carrots in there in one shot. Now, hopefully you can see that. I tried to frame it as best as possible. So remember, when you turn this on, you want to make sure you have something in front of this nozzle here so that when it ejects the juice, you are able to catch it. Otherwise, it's all over the counter. Alright, so let's juice. Okay, so now we've juiced our drink. Hopefully you can tell kind of by the way that looks. This is a 16 ounce, it looks like about a 16 ounce cup. And it's basically pure orange. There's basically no, it takes out about 99% of the pulp or whatever it is. I don't know the exact number, but it takes out a lot of the, takes out a bulk of the pulp. Okay, there maybe you can kind of see it a little bit better. So there is your juice, and it's basically, like I said, it's very concentrated. It's very sweet and very good. It's only about 140 calories for this particular juice. And it's really, really good. Now, if the potency of the juice, because it is so liquefied or so concentrated, is too much for you, keep in mind you could pour water in this. You could kind of dilute it with water, and it would definitely be a larger drink. You could get it into a 32-ounce glass of water. Some people don't like high concentrates of fruit and vegetables because it just kind of tastes icky or whatever to them. What it is probably it's so clean, and we're so used to all the oils and stuff built into it that these don't seem natural or as tasty as you might think. Or it might even seem too sweet. Believe it or not, it seems sweeter than even like some, sodas or something you might drink to me. But the great thing is you can dilute it and it still tastes great. So like I said, that's only about 140 calories, and I've filled up that cup, and this one is still here. So that's probably 16 ounces. It's probably around 160 to 200 calories. 150 to 200 calories probably total. Just to be honest, let's just say it's around that. But keep in mind that normal diets are about 2,000 calories a day. You can dilute this and it'll last a long time. Now let me show you this really quickly before I head out. Remember I told you about all the fiber that we extracted from the juice? Well, it's right here in this thing. So I'm going to take it all out by hand. It'll probably be mildly nasty. That's going to be the most effective way to get it all out for now. Pretty much the bulk of it right there. Okay, so this is the fiber that was removed and separated from the juice, right? So now in some case, now this is an important part. Fiber is an important part of your diet on a daily average. This removed quite a bit of fiber But what you got was you got all the fresh cells from the juice. That's why juicing is great, because you get live cells from the oranges or carrots or whatever fruit or vegetable you're using. So you get a lot from this, but what you lose is the fiber aspect of it in here. Now what you can do, and I have not researched this for this particular video, but I will do it for future videos should I have time to do it, is there are ways to actually utilize this fiber to make soups and other things so that you don't just waste it. You didn't just buy carrots to get the juice from it. You can actually use the fiber to make soups and things like that. And it can really be a benefit to you, actually, and it's healthier than, buying, a sirloin burger or, whatever kind of a vegetable soup you would buy from the store, because it doesn't have as many preservatives. It's definitely more natural. Let's see. Talking quickly about this stuff. When you finish juicing this sort of thing, this kind of a juice is really good for a lot of things. It's good for skin. It's good for your immune system. It's good for, let's see, what else did I read it was good for? Immunity, detoxing. The only thing it's really not as strong for is digestion. Now keep in mind it doesn't have a lot, but it has folic acid in it, it has potassium, magnesium, vitamin C, obviously, beta carotene. So there's a lot of great things in this juice. So it's a great benefit. I highly recommend juicing. There's a lot of juices, recipes in the big book of juices that I showed you earlier. There's a lot of great recipes in this book, and this is among them. Once again, it's called Bright Orange. I hope this video helped you in some kind of capacity. Keep in mind, it didn't take very long to make the juice, and you've got something that's healthier if you're trying to get on track. The video took longer to set up than it did to make the juice. And now I'm going to drink it, and get ready to edit this. Well, I'm not going to edit it, but you know what I mean. Upload it. Alright. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate it, and I hope it helps in some way. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you next time.